Hey guys, welcome to my review for chapter 482 of Fairy Tail. Now, last time a bunch of dead people came back. I'm not going to bother listing off all the names, but pretty much every character that died in Fairy Tail came back. And it was all because of Nineheart, the new Spriggan 12 member, using his crazy magic to bring these guys back and make them fight for him. So we see Gray and Leon fighting their former master. So she's there beating him up, and Leon's like, "Oh, I can't do it. Oh, you're my old master. Oh, this feels wrong." And then Gray's like, "Nope. We're gonna beat you." And then we see Loxus, Juvie, and them fighting some more guys, and then it cuts to Urza, which is where we spend most of the chapter. And a bunch of people from Urza's past, who she has defeated, have come back, and now they want revenge. Especially that demon chick from Tartaros. Yeah, she is pretty pissed off. She ties Urza up and starts whipping her or whatever. I kind of feel like the only reason these guys are back is so Mashima could have those flashbacks for the fan service. Hey, remember when Urza was tied up and she was naked? Oh. So she inflicts a crap ton of pain on Urza. It shows her whole side being torn apart, because that's apparently what it felt like. But as we know, Urza is a badass. She was able to withstand that pain, and then she gives all of her enemies the evil eye and is just get the crap out of here. Then they remember how Urza defeated them in the past, and they don't want to deal, so they all vanish and head back to the spirit world or whatever. But then the pain finally catches up to Urza and she passes out, leaving Nineheart very scared and vulnerable, and a very, very angry Jalal. I mean, really angry. He did the Fairy Tail angry face, and once you see the Fairy Tail angry face, some shit's going down. So what did I think of all this? Well, first of all, I do think that it was pretty cool that we got to see all of these dead characters come back. Albeit it was very brief, and they didn't really do much. I know some of them are still around, but I mean, let's be honest, they're gonna get defeated. And I am looking forward to see how everyone else is going to deal with the remaining spirits. I don't think Gray and Leon will be able to take down their old master as easy as them just staring at her. I also really want to see Jalal beat the shit out of Nineheart. Because I mean, when Jalal isn't evil, or a little kid, or someone else entirely, he's a pretty badass dude. The problem is though, I feel like I'm repeating myself in saying that this Spriggan 12 guy didn't really seem like much of a threat. They always do it first. Whenever a new Spriggan 12 member is oh, they have this crazy new power, how in the hell are these guys going to defeat him? And then, a couple chapters later and you're oh, well, they're already defeated. And I wouldn't usually have a problem with this, but I mean, the Spriggan 12 were hyped up to be the most powerful wizards in the world. And while yes, they are very powerful, I mean, they're just being defeated so easily. And you could be oh, they didn't go down that easily. I mean, Urza, she was passed out by the end of the chapter. They beat the crap out of her. I'm yeah, and yeah, but all she did to defeat them was look at them. I am hopeful that we will get some great villains though once August shows up. And I mean, we still have Zeref and Acnologia to deal with, but it really doesn't seem like it'll be very long before those are the only guys left. Anyway, before we end this review, this isn't really related to this chapter, but just something I wanted to talk about. And it's about August. All we really know is that August is on his way, and he is really, really powerful. And now Brandish was saying that August is the month of fear, and of course she was referring to the person August, but what if this August we will actually get some crazy, crazy chapters of Fairy Tail? How cool would it be if some crazy, crazy stuff goes down in August, which is only 13 chapters away, so I mean, it's completely plausible that some crazy stuff can happen within that time. So not only then would these chapters being released in August correspond a little with the story, but this August is actually the 10th anniversary of Fairy Tail serialization. So I have a feeling that this summer Fairy Tail is going to be quite crazy. But anyway, that was my review for this week's chapter of Fairy Tail. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can comment your thoughts on this chapter below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.